Visual Intelligence, Sharpen Your Perception, Change Your Life by Amy E. Herman, Expanded Summary. Amy E. Herman's visual intelligence explores how the power of observation can transform decision-making, communication, and problem-solving. At its core, the book challenges the way we see the world, arguing that most people often miss critical details due to biases, assumptions, and lack of awareness. Herman, a lawyer and art historian, introduces a method she developed while teaching professionals from law enforcement, medicine, and other high-stakes fields. Her method uses art as a training tool, encouraging readers to observe, interpret, and communicate with precision. This practical guide provides actionable strategies to sharpen perception and apply these skills across all aspects of life. Herman begins by dismantling the common belief that seeing and observing are the same thing. While seeing is passive, observation requires active engagement. It involves noticing not just what is obvious but also what might be hidden or missing. To train this skill, Herman uses visual art as a neutral platform for analysis. Art strips away familiar contexts and forces observers to confront what is actually present rather than what they expect to see. By analyzing paintings, sculptures, or photographs, individuals learn to identify details, patterns, and anomalies that they might otherwise overlook. The process of developing visual intelligence unfolds in 4 interconnected steps. First is looking, which requires slowing down and taking in the scene without judgment. This initial stage is about gathering raw visual data and resisting the urge to make assumptions. The second step, seeing, involves interpreting those observations. Here, the goal is to distinguish between objective facts and subjective interpretations, asking questions like, what is really here, and what might I be missing? The third step, describing, is about clear communication. Herman emphasizes the importance of using precise, neutral language to convey observations accurately. This reduces misunderstandings and ensures that others can act on the information provided. Finally, the analyzing step synthesizes these observations into actionable insights, connecting them to larger contexts and drawing conclusions based on evidence rather than assumptions. Herman weaves in examples from her work with professionals in fields like law enforcement, medicine, and corporate leadership. A detective might need to notice a seemingly trivial detail at a crime scene that unlocks the case, while a doctor might catch a subtle symptom that leads to a life-saving diagnosis. In the corporate world, executives use visual intelligence to read nonverbal cues during negotiations or identify hidden risks in a strategy. These real-world applications demonstrate the practical value of sharpening observational skills, especially in high-pressure environments where small details can have significant consequences. The book also explores the barriers that hinder effective observation. Biases are a major obstacle, including confirmation bias, where individuals see only what aligns with their preconceived beliefs, and anchoring bias, where they rely too heavily on initial impressions. Herman encourages readers to challenge these mental shortcuts by consciously broadening their perspectives and questioning assumptions. For example, asking, "What doesn't fit here?" or "What might I be overlooking?" can reveal overlooked details or alternative explanations. Recognizing and addressing these biases is essential to becoming a more effective observer. A recurring theme in the book is the importance of slowing down. In a world inundated with information and visual stimuli, it's easy to rush to conclusions without fully processing what we see. Herman argues that mindful observation requires patience and deliberate focus. Through her exercises, such as studying a piece of art for 5 minutes or describing an object without naming it, readers learn to pause, reflect, and pay closer attention to their surroundings. Herman extends the concept of visual intelligence beyond professional contexts, showing its relevance in everyday life. Whether it's interpreting body language during a conversation, noticing a friend's subtle emotional cues, or identifying potential hazards while driving, improved observation skills enhance personal interactions and safety. She also highlights the role of effective communication in sharing these observations. Using clear, descriptive language helps bridge the gap between what one person sees and what others understand, fostering better collaboration and understanding. The book concludes with a call to view the world with curiosity and intentionality. Visual intelligence is not just about noticing more, it's about noticing what matters and interpreting it in meaningful ways. Herman encourages readers to cultivate a mindset of continual learning and self-awareness, using every observation as an opportunity to grow. By sharpening perception and applying these skills consistently, individuals can navigate their lives with greater clarity, insight, and impact. Through its combination of art-based exercises, real-world applications, and practical advice, visual intelligence offers a transformative approach to seeing and understanding the world. It challenges readers to move beyond passive observation, empowering them to become more perceptive, communicative, and decisive in every aspect of their lives.